Hello, this is Prince Will of Global Consults, Hoodnav Academy. As you must know, we have been offering services on New Zealand for visas. We're offering visit visa packages, 2 years visit visa, and now we're offering 2 years multiple entry work visa. Okay, we're partnering with a company to get work visas for potential employees, people who want to work in New Zealand. All right, now this visa is 2 years, but it's extendable, or you could get another company to work for while you're already in New Zealand. Okay, but this company is the one taking you into New Zealand as an employee. Now your qualification determines the job description you will be given in that company. However, let's just talk about New Zealand as a country itself. New Zealand, it's a country that's having about 4.5 million people in population. The capital city of New Zealand is Wellington. Yeah, but that is not what many of us will want to really know. Okay, so many of us want to know, okay, what is the need for me going to New Zealand to work? What is the need for me going to New Zealand to visit? Okay, now New Zealand, like Canada, has a package where you can travel with a visit visa, and you can change your visit visa category to employee visa. Yeah, you can change it to a work visa. You go with a visit visa, you can apply for a change to employee visa. Now, what else is there to talk about New Zealand? In New Zealand, when you get into New Zealand, you understand the fact that they are welcoming people, extremely welcoming. It's a small island. Okay, they speak English and Matoki. Yeah, so you need to be able to understand English properly, or you understand their native language. So if you're in New Zealand and you have kids, the kids are allowed to go to school for free. You're not paying for education in New Zealand. The only thing you'll be paying in New Zealand is uniform, maybe books and meals for your pupils. Education in New Zealand is free, regardless of the status. Regardless of the status of the person in the country. Another thing for New Zealand that makes it quite interesting is that in New Zealand, governments subsidize healthcare. Regardless of your visa status, healthcare is subsidized in New Zealand. Of course, there are some treatments that will require you to pay extra fees, yes, but generally healthcare is subsidized in New Zealand, unlike in most countries where you pay everything full price for your medical services. What else do we want to talk about? New Zealand, the crime rate in New Zealand is extremely low. It's regarded in 2019 as top 14 safest places in the world. Yes, top 14 safest places in the world. That is where New Zealand is. The education in New Zealand is top notch. The public education is very top notch, one of the best in the world. It is also free of charge. Yes, yes. I mentioned that for pupils, that those in the primary school, high school, even up to university stage, education in New Zealand is top notch. It's free. It's free for people studying in New Zealand. Okay, so if you find yourself in New Zealand and you have kids there, just know that you're not going to be paying for education. Okay, especially at the primary and high school stages. What else do we want to talk about here? We're talking about how to get your permanent residence in New Zealand. Now, in New Zealand, if you want to obtain your permanent residency, you must have been in New Zealand for at least 2 years. Yes, you must have been in New Zealand for 2 years. Then you can apply for permanent residence. Okay, you must have spent 3 months on your residency visa. Yes, it means that you must continuously be in New Zealand. For that period when you want to apply for a permanent residency. They don't turn you down. You must be a skilled employee. You must have a business. If you're not a skilled employee, you have a business, innovative business that you're bringing something into New Zealand. Okay, something new into New Zealand. That is one way for you to get your permanent residency. You must be of good character. Yeah, your society, your community should be able to vouch for you. The police record must be in your favor, that you are not constituting nuisance in New Zealand. And basically in New Zealand, there is no much difference between a permanent resident and a citizen. Yeah, in New Zealand, permanent residents are allowed to even vote in elections, unlike in most countries where they don't allow this. In New Zealand, you're allowed to vote in elections. So it's something you would want to take opportunity of. So many things in New Zealand, to talk about. New Zealand have quite a number of holidays, so you must be prepared for many holidays in New Zealand if you want to reside in New Zealand. Their salary is quite good. They obey labor laws. Yeah, in New Zealand you cannot just get sacked at will by your employer. You must be provided with adequate reason why you are being fired. Otherwise, hefty compensations will be made to the employee who is sacked by the employer. So it's safe to say that while you're finding it difficult traveling to other countries, other big countries, New Zealand is a country you can consider. Yeah, you can consider New Zealand. It's peaceful, it is progressive, it is a place where you can grow financially, you can grow in different areas of your life. Okay, so you do this for New Zealand and you get everything working perfectly for you. So if you want to get your skilled visa from us, OP Global Consult, you can contact us and we'll start your application process immediately. It takes 7 days for this particular visa. We are offering 7 days processing for it to be out. So in 2 weeks, it's even less than a day now. In 2 weeks, you would be having that offer closed. So whatever you want to do as regards to New Zealand, you do it immediately. I wish you all the best. Maybe subsequently we'll talk about housing, finding accommodation in New Zealand and all that, which is not difficult anyways. Just like in any country, just make sure you are going with some money. Let's say you're going to New Zealand, you have to have an equivalent in Naira. You should have like 250,000 Naira monthly in your bank account if you don't have an accommodation in New Zealand. 250,000 Naira monthly should be in your bank account times the number of months that you're applying for visa. That should be equivalent in your bank account. Now, New Zealand visa package we are offering is not just for Nigerians, it's for everyone. Okay, it's for everyone. We can help you apply regardless of your nationality, regardless of where you are based. So just hit us up on our social media platforms and we'll get you started on this visa. Do not lose this opportunity. Trust me, a year or two in New Zealand would give you a very, very good perspective of why you should have gone to New Zealand earlier. You don't need to struggle to go to other countries that are not willing to embrace you. Why not go for New Zealand that are willing to embrace you? Another country that is willing to embrace people, welcome people a lot, is Australia. Yeah, New Zealand, Australia are two dope countries that want skilled migrants. So go for it with all you have. I wish you all the best. Once again, this is Prince Will, OP Global Consults, Woodnav Academy. Do have a lovely day.